Read the question below and respond with your answers in the discussion board below. This is about your water well drilling rig. So let's take a look at this assignment. So it says a water well drilling rig has dug to a height of -60 feet after one full day of continuous use. So number one is saying, assuming the rig drilled at a constant rate, what is the height of the drill after 15 hours? So the first thing we have to ask ourselves is, what is that constant rate? Well, they told us here that we have -60 feet after a full day of continuous use, and we're talking about hours here. So I have to ask myself, how many hours are in a full day? Well, I know that there's 24 hours in a day. So if we're going to do time or feet over time, feet per hour, my rate will look like -60 divided by 24. Okay, so you guys will have to divide that out. -60 divided by 24, you can use long division. And once you do that, you get -2.5. So this means that you have -2.5 feet of drilling per hour. Okay, so now we know our unit rate because they gave us a rate, but now we know what the unit rate is. We can use it to answer the rest of these questions. Okay, so assuming the rig is drilling at a constant rate, what is the height of the drill after 15 hours? Well, I know that for every 1 hour, it drills 2.5 feet. So all I'm doing now is multiplying. I have to take 15 and multiply that by -2.5. And so when I do that math, guys, you will have to multiply 15 times -2.5, and you should get -37.5. So that is how many feet it has drilled after 15 hours. The next question is saying, if the rig has been constantly running and is currently at a height of -147.5 feet, how long? So it's currently at this height. How long has it been running? So now we're still using our rate, right? We know that it's -2.5 feet every hour. But now if I already know what my feet are, I'm no longer multiplying as I did in the last question. I was multiplying to go from hours to feet. But we know, as we learned in our unit where we were talking about unit rate and our constant of proportionality, we know that if we have our constant and we're taking that constant and multiplying it to find our feet, if we're going the opposite direction, we're going to take our constant and divide. Okay, so we'll take 147.5. Oh, I'm sorry, 147.5 and divide that by 2.5 because that's our constant. So we have -147.5, and now I have to divide that by my constant. And now we have to remember, like, now we're multiplying a negative and a negative, and it makes sense because if we're talking about time, how long has something been running, we're not going to say negative a number, right? So when we divide -147.5 by -2.5, guys, again, you'll have to use your long division to do that math. You should get a positive number, right? Negative divided by negative is positive. So positive 59 hours. So it's been going 59 hours. And last but not least, at this rate, okay, we're back to our rate. How many hours will it take until the drill reaches -250 feet? again, guys, they're telling us the feet and we're going backwards to figure out the hours, right? So this is another division problem. I'm taking my rate, my constant here, and I'm gonna use it to go backwards, so to speak. So if I have negative 250, I wanna know how long it's gonna take to get to negative 250. And so now I'm dividing by negative 2.5. Again, you guys, you will use your long division skills to solve this problem. And after you've done that, you'll see that it'll take 100 positive 100 hours to solve this problem. All right, so these are the answers you should have got for this discussion. So if you have any questions, please let me know.